and welcome to this new episode of the Alex Show TV. It's episode 399 from February the 14th of the year 2025. Today's a Friday, and today's show is going to be a good one. Open your reality through breathing. Yes, I know the topic sounds strange, and more than a few are going to wonder what is this show about. First of all, it's a short one. And we're going to talk how breathing, how concentrating on breathing, how going to the primal basics of life. Breathing, if we don't breathe, we die. We don't breathe, we die. Can we agree on that? Same as if we don't sleep, we die. Well, if we don't breathe, we die. Only with breathing is much faster than sleeping. It's focusing on basics, on just the breathing, on just not allowing any thought, any possibility, anything in our minds, good or bad, coming along. Just focusing on the breathing can open your reality to so many things. We have an excellent support video to watch. Let's watch it together. And I'm going to give you my final thoughts on this very short but very powerful show. Open your reality through breathing.
Thousands of years ago, high in the icy peaks of the Himalayas, mystics known as the ancient yogis discovered a profound secret. The human body and mind possess untapped potential that can be unlocked through the power of breath. These dedicated practitioners of inner alchemy, who were deeply attuned to the hidden energies of life, were more than seekers of truth and wisdom. They were guardians of sacred knowledge, carefully preserving and passing it down through generations. For these yogis, breathing was not just a biological necessity for survival, it was a powerful tool for transformation. They understood that each breath carried prana, the universal life force that flows through every living being. By learning to control and direct their breath, they were able to tap into this life force, unlocking levels of physical, mental, and spiritual energy that went far beyond ordinary human capabilities. Through their mastery of breath, these yogis developed extraordinary abilities that appeared to defy the very laws of nature. They could withstand extreme temperatures, slow their heart rates, enter deep meditative states, and even influence their own physical and emotional well-being. This wasn't magic or mere folklore. It was the result of profound inner discipline and a deep understanding of how breath affects the subtle energies of the body and mind. The significance of breath work, as these yogis practiced it, goes beyond personal health. It is a gateway to heightened awareness, expanded consciousness, and a deeper connection to the universe itself. In today's world, this ancient wisdom remains as relevant as ever, offering us a pathway to reduce stress, improve well-being, and unlock our own hidden potential. The breath, often taken for granted, is a transformative key, a bridge between the physical and the spiritual, just waiting to be harnessed. In parallel, Tibetan monks, inheritors of a unique breathwork tradition, developed the powerful Tummo practice. This method was so potent that practitioners could generate immense inner heat, melting snow around their bodies or drying cold, wet sheets placed on their shoulders in freezing temperatures, all through the power of conscious, controlled breathing and visualization. The mastery of breath in these traditions went far beyond physical feats. By regulating their breath, these mystics could slow their heart rates, extend their lifespans, and access altered states of consciousness. Bridging the physical and spiritual realms through breath, they shaped not only their inner worlds but also their physical reality. They demonstrated that by controlling the flow of prana, a force capable of transforming both body and spirit, they were able to unlock the limitless potential within. Their legacy lives on, inspiring modern breathwork techniques and reminding us that within each breath lies the potential to transform our lives, expand consciousness, and connect with the...
Okay, as I told you, this was very powerful. This is very, very to the point. There's really not much to discuss. I'm just going to share my story. I've been focusing on what is called breathing meditation for around 1 to 2 years now. As I share many times, I don't want to say I don't have time, because I do have time. I just elect not to do it through the day because I'm a normal person. As I share, I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a son, I'm a friend, I'm a brother, I'm a co-worker. So as I take all of these responsibilities expected of me, these kind of things are kind of hard to do through the day. It will be really, really out there from me to ask you to do this in your job and that, and probably even irresponsible. The best time for me to do it is at night, is before you go to sleep, because you are gonna relax anyhow, so that helps your sleep anyhow. And the key, there's no right or wrong way to do it. Just focus on the breathing. The only thing I can kind of share with you is, as your mind starts disconnecting from this reality is gonna fight it, especially the first time you do it, because the mind doesn't like to lose control. We have talked about that many, many times, especially more than a few with my very good friend Tony from London, that the mind wants control, and the mind really, the focus is the mind wants to be the boss. The mind wants to be your boss and doesn't like when it takes kind of a back end position and you are actually controlling it by allowing it just to flow away. As you focus on your breathing, your thoughts and your mind will quickly start disappearing in a way, will be less important until eventually you'll reach a state which is also called the sleep state for some, because you're very relaxed. You're gonna start feeling very lightweight. Don't get anxious, don't get fearful, don't be afraid. Please, please don't be, because there's nothing wrong happening. If you do, you're just gonna get out of that state. That's the only possibility. There's nothing really wrong happening. It's just the first few times you're probably gonna be feeling strange or weird. And as you get to this, let's call it meditative state, this sleep state, you're gonna access and focus on the life force of breathing. Breathing is life. As you breathe in, breathe out, you're breathing out your life force in a way. The best way for me, I'm not saying it's the only way, is actually having deep breaths, holding my breath. Some suggest quick breaths in and out. I guess they work as well. For me, the ones that work is actually breathing everything through the nose. Again, this for me, some suggest breathing through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. I don't suggest it. I suggest breathing in and out through the nose. As someone told me, as someone that I think has figured things out more than me, once told me the mouth is to speak and to eat. And yes, you can breathe through it as a kind of backup mechanism if your nose is clogged or closed. But the nose has a filter in it as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, you clean that filter. It makes all the sense in the world, actually, physically and biologically even. So for me, it's breathing in through the nose, keeping my breath as long as I can, and then slowly breathing out. And then just focusing on the breathing in and out all the time. If there are any thoughts, it's not that I clear them, it's not that I attend to them, I just don't listen to them. That's the way it works for me. And eventually you're gonna reach this sleep state, this meditative state, and you're gonna open, a lot of things are gonna open for you. Eventually, I'm talking about meditative states and a more deep, more informative, more kind of, I don't know, more expansive dream state. I'm talking about actually going to sleep and dream. So I hope this very short Friday episode was to your liking. For me, we could go on for this 4 hours, but it will just be repetitive. It's so simple because it's breathing in and out, breathe and out, just focusing on this primal act of life, and a lot of things are going to clear out. And the key here, why do a lot of things open? Why does your reality open through breathing? Because you stop listening to your mind. Again, as I said many times, my very good friend Tony from London and I have shared, the mind is not the boss. You are the boss. Your spirit is the boss. The mind is just a tool, a very good tool, but a nice tool that is not the boss, that shouldn't take the primal responsibility in this lifetime, but it does. Again, why? Through the ego, because the man wants to go on forever, same as the spirit. It knows it can't go on forever. It knows it will die when you physically die and has a problem with that, so wants to take kind of the more important role in your life and control you in this life because it knows someday it's going to end. If you teach your mind through breathing that the mind is not the boss, that you are the boss, and the mind works for you, trust me, a lot of things are going to open to you. This reality is going to open to you. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great weekend. If everything's okay, I shall see you back on Monday. Take care. Thank you for making it to this part of the video. This is my favorite part. This is where I suggest to you that you discover your true self. You are not what you have been groomed to believe. You are this incredible being without limits that has eternal life, amazing strength, infinite wisdom, and a big, beautiful heart. All your limits are always self-imposed. Your best version in this reality is inside you. Your only mission on this life is to become a beacon of love and to serve others. This version is ready to be discovered today. How do you discover your true self? The discovery process is a personal one. No one can do it for you. Dedicate 5 minutes a day to talk to the universe. Simply ask, who am I? Where do I come from? What is my purpose? You will start getting signs, breakthroughs, and signals. You will notice how your notions about this reality start disappearing. No more hierarchies, no more competition, no more complaining, no more depending on others. Discovering your true self equals to real freedom. Your self-imposed limits will fall and you will be ready to understand this reality, but you must be patient to allow others to wake up at their time through their own free will. That will be really soon, you will see, and that will set up a new world. As you work towards your best version, you will notice how all emotions don't serve you anymore. Hate, fear, rage, pride, lust, envy, violence, justice, true violence, judgment of others, and other emotions will disappear from your mind and heart. You will understand those emotions serve only your egoic mind and are not you. Please try to be understanding of others that don't think or feel like you. Everyone has a process. No one is right or wrong. We're all just different. Don't be concerned about being right, ever. Don't allow pride preventing you from patching things up with family and friends. It is very important you enjoy this life with your loved ones. Put in the work to patch things up and leave it to others to decide. Thank you very much for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe. If you have any comments or suggestions, please use the comment section below. For private questions, conversations, and if you would like to appear on the show, please email me at hey@thealexshow.tv. Thank you again. Please don't forget to visit our website www.thealexshow.tv. By giving me your time, you honor me. Have a very, very, very nice day.